Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading is going to be for Virgo for August of 2019. 8 months are already gone. Good gravy. It's flying by, isn't it? For everybody that's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month and pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading. Guess that makes all Virgos named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they will blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme of what's going on. Anyhow, I have a message for us before I start, and what I'm seeing is a picture of like a teeter-totter from back in the old days, and I feel like I'm trying to stay in the middle. I'm trying to keep it balanced on all sides, and it's actually not working for me because the more neutral I try to become, the more I'm getting drug in to some kind of situation or another. But what they're saying is, if at all possible, and if I can stay away, don't choose the side. If I can't, I guess I'm going to be in there mediating, but once I'm done, I'm done. And I will walk away from whatever it is that's distracting me because there's a better energies coming into play here. We have some crazy cards this month, Virgo. We have good words. They're play, clarity, purification. And when I hear the word purification, I always say, I've cried more than enough tears, enthusiasm, and inspiration. And we have 2 cards in here that are showing me I've cried more than enough tears in this reading here, because our bottom card on the deck is the Ten of Swords. That is not a cold card. It's a pretty rough card, let's put it that way. It's difficult, but it means it's the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulations that I've gone through. So whatever that crazy message is about, it may relate to this card directly, because this would be the card that means that purification word there. It's what it signifies to me is the beginning of an entirely new cycle coming into my life, and that I'd have to clear away the debris of the old, if that makes any sense, of the old cycle that's now ending. And that kind of process can be really painful for some of us, but I got to clear it up, clear it out and on and past me in my life is what they're saying. It's like a statement that we need to make, and we have 2 cards here that say we need to do that. Make a clean break from our past and any pain and suffering that was in it. Whether it can mean a lot of things. It could mean like whether we do it by having a divorce or quitting a job. Trying to think of things that would go along with this Ten of Swords energy. Change a career, move across the country. It's that kind of energy. Moving across the world even, or changing a belief system. But it means that it's time for us to make a clear cut break. This is swords energy, swords cut. So it's a clear cut break. And I think that's that trying to remain neutral on that teeter-totter vision is. And if I'm in something, when I get out of it, I'm going to say, that's it, I'm done with that particular situation or whatever. But when we do this break, we're supposed to make it cleanly, make it clearly, and do not leave any loose ends. So the energy of 10 is a fresh new start, a new beginning coming into being, and that this is the past, it's behind us. So it's time that we see a particular situation. We're all different Virgos, it'll be a different place in each one of our lives, and without any of the previous illusions, is the way they want it said, without any of the previous illusions that clouded our vision before or in the past. Anything that, it's a card of take off the rose colored glasses. That's exactly what they said. So I'm taking off the rose colored glasses. I'm clearing this mess out of my way or out of my path, period. And I'm not going to take it in the with me in the future. It's that last little dust bunny that was a pain in my butt that I swept out from underneath the door. Okay? So even if it caused me pain, if it caused me suffering, whatever it caused me, I'm cleaning it out. Because this is 10. Now the next energy, and it came up for one of the other signs I just did today. I can't remember whether it was Cancer or Leo, but this card came up again, and I stick it in the deck and then in a different place and reshuffle them. So now we have 5. That's half a 10. So there's something going on here, and this 5 of Cups is pretty dramatic with this one because these cards, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but they're Morgan Greer, and they have very bright dark colors on them, and that's why I like them. But in this particular card, those 3 spilled cups there look like spilled blood instead of spilled wine. So it's a card that means we're brooding over something in the past, like the past wrong, and that's the end of that 10 of swords energy there. Past wrong, a past loss, a past disappointment, past hurts, past pain. It's a state of mind of looking backwards towards a painful past and absolutely refusing to look forward to a positive future. And I'm saying that way purposely because when we get this card, our unhappiness is the result of our attitude, and attitudes can be changed. Period. Fort Pitt. That's one thing that's in our control. We can't change other people's attitudes, but we can change ours. So it's a card of choice. We can either continue to brood over what went wrong in this 10 of Swords, maybe type energy. I don't know where it'll come for each one of us. It'll come in a different area of our lives. We can brood over what went wrong, or we can turn around and contemplate what can go right in the future, because we don't have to be miserable unless we are choosing to be misery. So we don't have to do it. We don't have to put up with it. We have 2 cups here right behind us. We're crying looking down at the spilled blood here, and here's 2 cups that we can fill with whatever it is that we want in our future and in our way going forward, no matter what has harmed or hurt us in the past, like this 10 of Swords energy, which is exciting to me because this would be a card of manifesting the choice I choose to make in my life, if that makes any sense in the way I'm saying it. Manifesting the choice that I choose to make in my life, because I've been purified. I've cried more than enough tears. I got total clarity with those 10 swords in my back, so to speak, and that has given me the inspiration to fill these new cups. These 2 cups, new cups. They're new. Yeah, they're behind there. Turn around, look at it. Fill them with our words. Play, enthusiasm, the inspiration, those kind of things. And to me, that's like a particularly exciting thing because it's a card of manifesting my forward momentum, right? Because our next card here is two tens. We have the Judgment card, and I actually like the Judgment card. I really do. It's like when we get a wake-up call from the universe. I think we got it pretty wickedly here with that Ten of Swords energy and with the Five of Cups energy right before that. But and it, we get the wake-up call from I lost my train of thought. We get a wake-up call from the universe, and then we step into a new phase in our maturing process, is what it means to me. Like our life is settled now, and we're letting things grow. Maybe because we went through this harsh type of energy, we're letting them grow, we're nurturing them, and we're not trying to hurry the process. Because with the Judgment card, we're being guided by a higher power, and we would feel faith, faith in that new realization, and faith in the fact that a new phase of our lives was coming into being, um, like the natural, as a natural way because of our maturity, if that makes any sense. Because of all those things we went through, it would be a natural, mature process that brings us into this Judgment card. Because it would be a tree, right? Like the tree, I nurtured it, I fed it, I watered it, and now it produced flowers, and now it's producing fruit. But it's the process of the maturity. We when we get the Judgment card, we get news that proves like really beneficial to us. So with everything we've went through with these other two cards and our word purification there, we really got our clarity, like our word here that we needed to inspire us forward to the future. So we get news that's beneficial, we can acquire new knowledge, we can get a sense of fulfillment and purpose, and if we were having health problems, they're easily solved now. So things start looking up, looking forward, and looking right for us and our world. And now, it's number 20, but when it's here with the Roman numerals, it's two tens. So to me, it's like now we have three tens in our reading. All that pain, all that grief that I went through allowed or caused me to grow and move forward and prosper, is what they're saying from it, prosper, and start a new inspired type of life, but not with this God, I can't get it up off here, not with this backward looking at the pain type energy, but with this particular energy that comes off of the Six of Cups. So here we got, well, we got one, two, three tens, a five that divides up in half, and now we're getting the six, because this is a card of nostalgia and happy times that have gone by. It's when we sentimentally remembering of all the things in the past, and the things that are the pleasant and comforting memories is the way I want to say it. And because I only look for the pleasant, comforting memories, I can use those memories, which I tell you guys all the time, with this Six of Cups energy to build a better future on. If I only look like at what was good. I don't believe in staying in the past, and I don't believe in forgiving and forgetting, because when we forget, we repeat. So what Spirit's doing with this card is giving us a knowing that because we were happy in the past at one time, it shows and enhances our ability to be happy in the future. You know, we could be feeling like some, how do I want to say it? Feelings that are connected to the past that can shed light on our future. Um, we'd be real calm with this card, even with those two trying energies that came before that, and then the judgment card. But we would feel real calm and collected about the past events that had happened, and we'd be able to put them into perspective and beginning to understand them. I'd be beginning to understand them, get clarity on them, like our words down here, and understand how they can like make a future renewal, or a present or a future renewal, if that makes sense to you. Once I get a hold of the feeling, you know, everybody has, some of us have really, really radical, rotten paths, you know, and we think in our minds, there's not one good thing that ever happened to me. But actually, if we look, and we look really hard, we can find the one good thing. You know, I told you about the going to the family reunion and getting in trouble for sitting in the potato salad, that kind of thing. But if I can remember, like after I got there and I'm not getting yelled at anymore from the family reunion, my dad goes out and he's having a good time with his family and friends, and I'm playing, and that's the part that's good. So instead of remembering the getting yelled at for an hour on the way there, I pick and choose the portion that I'm going to build the happy present and the happy future on. And the reason I'm saying it actually in that way is because we have 2-6 energies in here. And with that original message, you know, we might be getting drawn into someone else's drama or something. That would be what we do to like release it and say, I'm no longer choosing to be involved in it, because now we have the 6 of Swords energy, and that means we're moving away from the past troubles. Okay, so the 10 of Swords, past energy, the 5 of Cups, past energy, the 10 getting the Judgment card, the 2 10s, the 20, getting the things, you know, because we matured and we were calm enough to wait through the process, and then looking at that 6 of Cups, and all those things start to get cleared up. So now I'm moving from that past troubling energy, and it's all cleared up. I'm putting these things totally behind me. I'm beginning a new phase, right? A new phase in my life after a time of upheaval. And basically, I can find one little click in there, you know, that from that 6 of Cups energy that I was happy with or whatever. It's the calm after the storm, um, a feeling of new peace of mind, calm after the storm, the period of smooth sailing, and relatively like very few problems after everything I went through. So whatever it is I'm going through, obviously it's ending, you know, because we have all these ones, the 10s are ones, new beginning coming into place. We're sweeping the last dust bunny out the door, so it's a time of integration, of reintegration, harmony, lack of tension. With this card, new friends, new relationships come into our lives, and they are relationships, friendships, and people that we can trust with this energy. But usually it's like intense suffering that we've went through before, but now we're back like in the harness, is what they're saying. Back in the harness with ourselves. We're back in business. It's a card that means to us or indicates feeling fine, feeling together. Uh, it also can mean a move, a journey over water, also, because as you see, there's rough waters here on one side of the boat, and they're going into the smooth, calm ones on the other side of the boat. The other thing I want to say about this Six of Swords is those six swords in front of her, to me, they always mean the lessons from the past that she uses so she doesn't repeat that type of energy again. So she doesn't forget them. She forgives them, and she moves on, right? Without forgetting them, because then they get learned again and again. So that's the way I kind of see the card. It, and even if it's a journey or a trip over water, sometimes we don't even know the destination or even the effects, the move that we're doing. We may still be uncertain about it, but the card means that luck and blessings are on our side, and any changes that we are making, right, are going to go smoothly. So all this crazy energy, and then we drop into this, right? So whatever it is that we decide, whether it can be a lot of different things with this Ten of Swords energy, Maybe it is relationship, maybe it's work, and I'm just fed up with it, and I have the skills and talents, and I'm going to take them to a better place, you know? And yeah, there was good times at my old work, but now I don't even care where I'm going in the future, because I know it's going to be better and the luck is on my side. So if we think about it like that, I don't know if this is a relationship for us or work type energy. I don't know, because we have two swords in energies in here and two cup energies, and then a major arcana. So it's split, really split. But where do we want to go is what I want to say. Let me figure out what our angel card is. Well, I'll be darned. Daydream. Where do I want to go? What do I want to fill these two new cups with? What did I let mature? And it's the right time. Wow, we really lucked out here. It says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax, open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is your seat of creativity. You know something? I don't think I've ever pulled that card before. I'll be darned. That's an interesting looking card. Oop, if I can find it, that's probably why I can't find it in my little book, because I never pulled it before. It says, the angels sent you this card because they wish you to be open and receptive to new ideas. I think that's what the whole reading's about. It's important for you to engage in daydreaming now as a way to receive inspiration. That's one of our words. And wonderful ideas. Don't try to make anything happen. Just follow the trail of your thoughts naturally, and they will flow to you in new ways of looking at things. Write your ideas in a specific journal or ask your angel for guidance on which action steps to take to enact these dreams. Take action without delay where you are guided. And that's important. Aligned action where you are guided. So take the time. Be open to the new possibilities and allow yourself to dream big, and give yourself permission to relax and let go. Relax and let go. Our Six of Swords energy. Try something new you always wanted to do and brainstorm with yourself and others for new ideas. It's almost like a what do I do with my life type of reading. Like it's a pivotal. It feels pivotal for us Virgos this month. Pretty interesting, anyhow. Well, Virgo, I want to tell you all that's our reading for this month, and tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. And if you want to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's in the About section below the screen, um, at the website, or if you want to set an appointment with me. All the information to be able to do that is over at the website at the About section. And there's two short videos. One explains a prayer class, one explains the sutras. Those are over at the website. Prayer class is very comprehensive. It's 2.5 hours long, and it explains how to format them and why you do it that way. And the sutras are simple thought forms. You put in a 5-minute meditation a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. And there's the videos are over at the website. And all of you I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everybody I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.